Good evening. Tonight we're going to start with Module 3, Lesson 19. I can explain remainders by using place value understanding and models. Okay, in our first problem tonight, it says when you divide 86 by 4, there's a remainder of 2. Model this problem with the place value disks. In the place value disk model, how can you see that there is a remainder? So we're going to divide 86 by 4, and we're going to try to see if we can prove that there's a remainder of 2, and we need to model it. And how we're modeling it is by using the place value disk chart, and to see that how there is a remainder. But we're also going to show the standard algorithm way to go step by step as we follow the place value chart. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that 8, and that's 80. So we're going to put 8 tens in the tens column. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we go to the ones, and there's 6 ones. So we're going to put 6 ones in the ones column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to make 4 equal groups. We have 4 equal groups here because we are dividing by 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to take these dots and divide them up equally into 4 equal groups. Why? Because we're dividing by 4. So let's go into the tens and take these 8 tens and divide them up equally into 4 groups. So here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We used up all of our tens, and now we're going to see we have how many in each group? We have 2 in each group, so let's put that up in our standard algorithm. We have 2 in each group, so we used up all of our 8. So we have no more tens. Now we need to go into the ones, and we are taking these 6 ones, and we're dividing it up equally into 4 equal groups. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we would have 5. We would have 5 and then 6. And then these 2 would not have any dots in it, no disks. So that means we can only use 4 of these 6 disks. So let's get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are left with 1, 2 disks left over. So how is that going to look like in our standard? Well, we bring down our 6. We tried to split up those 6 into 4 equal groups, and we were only able to get 1 in each of those groups. And it showed us that we have 2 left over. So this one shows that we have a remainder of 2, which basically proves this statement. And we were able to model it using our place value disks. In our next problem, it says Francine says that 86 divided by 4 is 20 with a remainder of 6. She reasons this is correct because 4 times 20 plus 6 is 86. What mistake has Francine made? Explain how she can correct her work. All right, well, we're going to want to use that place value chart to model this. But let's first look at the standard way of solving this. All right, well, let's first break up that 86 and put that into our place value chart to try to model this to see where she made her mistake. So there is 8 tens, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there are 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need to split this up into 4 equal groups. So we have a group here, group here, group here, and a group here. So let's take that 8 and split it up equally into 4 equal groups. So here we go. We're going to start this now. So I'm going to take those 8 and divide it up into 4 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was able to use up all 8 and to put them into 4 equal groups. And there are 2 in each group, and I was able to use up all 8. So now I need to go into That means I have 6 ones left over. Let's split them up into 4 equal groups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look, I was able to use these 4, but I can't take these 2 and place them in because not everyone's going to get it equally. So that means there are 1 in each group, but there is 2 left over. So, in that case, we found her mistake. She can easily say that 4 can go into 8 2 times, and that would show us that 4 times 20 does give us 80, and she had a remainder of 6, and she's going to add that 6 to get 86. That definitely proves this. But the problem is, boys and girls, if you get a remainder that is more than this number, it's incorrect because you could still make more groups of that. So if this number is more than this outnumber here, that means you made a mistake. You cannot have a remainder bigger than the number that you are dividing by. This number has to be less than this number. So that is where Francine made her mistake. She was still able to make more groups. She could have made one more group with that, dividing up that 6 into 4 equal groups. Okay, in our last problem tonight, it says the place value disk model is showing 67 divided by 4. Complete the model. Explain what happens to the 2 10s that are remaining in the tens column. So if you see over here, they already got rid of 4 10s because we split it up into 4 equal groups because that's what we're dividing by, 4. So we have a 10 here and a 10 here and a 10 here and a 10 here, and we got rid of these 4 10s. Problem is, we are left over with 2 10s. So we have to take these and cash them into 1s. So this 10, we are going to cash in for 10 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have another 10 that we need to cash in for 10 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then now we can divide up our 1s. Okay, over here we have a group of 10, so that's 10. We have another group, that's 20. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. So we have 27 1s that we have to split up into 4 equal groups because we're dividing by 4. So our 4 equal groups, we have to split up this 27. So let's count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Uh-oh. We are not able to fit in our last group. So that shows us that we have 3 that are left over because we could not make one extra group. So that means we were able to use this 10, and this one, this one, this one, and this one, and we were left over with these 3 1s. So basically this is telling us that how many 10s were we able to get into one group? We were able to get 1, so that means one group of 10. We were able to fit 1 10 in one group. So that's where we get our 1. And how many 1s do we have in each group? We have 6 in each group, so we have 16. And how many are left over that weren't able to complete all the 4 groups? We have a 16 remainder 3. So 67 divided by 4 equals 16 remainder 3. And this model explains what happens to those 2 10s. Basically, we have to cash in each of these 2 10s into 1s. And we can explain what happens just by using this model. All right, you give it a try. And problem 1. Marty's photo album has a total of 45 pictures. Each page holds 4 pictures. She said she can only fill 10 pages completely. Do you agree? Explain why or why not. Problem 2. When you divide 96 divided by 5, there is a remainder of 1. Model this problem with place value disks. In the place value disk model, how can you see that there is a remainder? And our last problem. Jaden says that 97 divided by 3 is 30 with a remainder of 7. He reasons that this is correct because 3 times 30 plus 7 is 97. What mistake has Jaden made? Please make sure that you're using place value chart or the standard algorithm way to figure out what happened. Excellent work tonight, guys. I really want you to come in tomorrow and please bring your work. I want you to show your work to see how you were able to come up with your answers because a lot of those problems you needed to model. Excellent work. Have a wonderful night.